I'm here and I'm by myself. Can you believe it? I'm having a live show and I'm by myself. Thanks everybody for showing up. Um, Thought I'd go live tonight instead of taping this thing, videotaping this thing, because I've been so busy. Uh, I can't tell you what's been going on here. It's just nuts around the Travato household. Not just getting ready for Christmas, but getting ready to go down to Florida for a few months and just other normal stuff too. Guys that know me a little bit know that I'm getting a house in Cape Cod renovated. So we're in Cape Cod the other day, talking to the builder, driving back. Last night, I got back late from Cape Cod, and around 9 o'clock, I just crashed. And I just got home a little bit before that. So it was like no dinner, just crash, go to sleep. And next thing I knew, I kind of slept for about 11 hours. I guess old age is getting in touch with me, and nothing I could do about it, except trying to keep on going on. But anyway, so we got some good stuff here tonight. I'm going to go over a few different things. And I do have behind me a box that I got from Milt, Flowers Comics. So I can't wait to open that up and see what we got inside. But for now, let's go see who's joined us and who's in the chat. Let's go up to the top, and we have Las Cruces, who said good morning. So he was here early this morning. Oh boy, James, this is really fantastic. I love it. All right. Tina, thank you, Tina, for showing up. Here, let's see who else we have. Trev, the shipping guru. Trev, my pal. Trev, I sent you a little something. So be looking out in the mail over the next few days. Hopefully you'll like it. All right. La Cruces is back. Let's see who else we have here. Steve White. Steve and I were on Trev's channel this afternoon. I guess it was this afternoon for a while too. He had an open live stream, and we both joined and talked a little bit about. I talked a little bit about tonight as well. Let's see. We have Mr. Matt Woods. Showed proper respect to the teacher, Mr. Matt Woods. Thanks for being here, Matt. Let's see, Steve. We have the one, the only, the Doug Bratton. Hey, Doug. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you showing up. I know stuff is busy, so I'm so happy that you guys did find some time to show up. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. Let's see. Anybody else that we have here that we need to say hello to that we didn't say yet? I think that might be it. Oh, we have here. Yes, Naman, comic bookworm. Naman is our most recent channel members. And with that, let me bring up the channel membership card so we can take a look at it. So we have here Tina Carenson, Deadman from the UK, that's Terrence, Mark Andrews, Chuck Hensey, Trev the Shipping Guru, Comic Journey, 23 Munch, Ben Compton, Chop and Drop, Las Cruces, Brian LCS, and there he is, Naman, the comic bookworm. So I want to thank all you guys for being members. I know some of you are gifted memberships. Hopefully you'll see it fit to continue. The membership is $1.99 a month. Okay, the membership is $1.99 a month. And the important thing about the membership is that all the money that I get from either membership or the Organic Chronic Comics store goes directly to two really great charities. And I wanted to highlight the charities for people who may not have been able to see those charities in the past or might not know anything about that, because I really think that's the reason I'm doing this. I'm not looking for the money. I don't care about the money. I'm looking to be able to raise some money for these two charities. So this is in addition to the Anachronic College show that we have, and in addition to the mystery box for charity that I do once a year. So let's take a look at the first one we've got here. We've got the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital for children with cancer. And right here we have a nice young man. His name is Gideon. He's a success story. All right. He had neuroblastoma, and it was stage 4. And he was able to go through St. Jude's Hospital to be treated for free. His parents were put up so they could be with him. And you got a bone marrow transplant, radiation therapy, all this through the contributions of people to help out these children with cancer. All right. Families never receive a bill from St. Jude's for treatment, travel, housing, or food, so they can focus on helping their child live. And there he is right now. He's a big brother. He's cancer free, a success story. Not everyone is a success story, but that's what St. Jude's Hospital is here for, is to help the parents and the child to get through this. And hopefully you will have more successes like Gideon's. All right. The other one is Tunnel to Towers. Um, let's get the Tunnel to Towers thing up here. Hold on a second. You're gonna have to excuse me. I kind of screwed up the Gideon thing. Let me bring him up real quickly here. All right, let me make sure we've got that up there. All right, edit to the stage. All right, so there's Gideon. I want to make sure you got the chance to see him. All right, there he is as a very happy and healthy young boy after going through for a number of years. He was faced with death for 15 months. He went home cancer free in 2017. All right, there he is. Now it's just a fantastic story. And again, the hope is that everyone kind of get to that point. The other one, as I mentioned, was Tunnel to Towers. Let me get that one up here. Let's see. All right. Okay, Tunnel to Towers. Let's bring that up. I want to show something on Tunnel to Towers, which is really, really fantastic. All right. Okay, here we go. All right. So let's add it to the stage. All right. So Tunnel to Towers. Now, Tunnel to Towers is a very different type of program. And what they do, they have a number of different things that they do. They build smart homes for soldiers who have been crippled in some way and need that help of having a smart home so that they can live as normal a life as possible. All right. They also do mortgage. They also have mortgage-free homes for the families of fallen first responders like firemen or policemen, and also for soldiers as well. One of their newest programs is Homeless Veteran Program Challenge. They are building these apartment homes for homeless veterans. The decision has been there's been too many veterans that are homeless. It's important that we get them off the street. So this is their most important, their newest and important program that they have. So it's a series of programs to help out both families and fallen soldiers and help them really just be able to live their lives. With the families getting a mortgage-free home, when essentially the breadwinner or the dad or the mom has passed away, really takes away a very large issue that they have in their life, and they can focus on healing. So, I mean, the two programs are just fantastic, and I hope you see that. And if you see that, you see, if you can spare the $2 a month, $1.99, to join channel membership and help me build a fund to be able to give it to these organizations. All right. So just think about it. You can go to my channel page, or right below there should be a join button. That's all you have to do is hit that, and you can join. And there's a little memo. You get a few different things. Some of the members here are in green. They get some emojis they could put in there. We have I give them inside information on the channel, on the community page on my channel. We also have started a Instagram group so people can talk within the group. And there's other stuff that's there. And again, there's the store if you're interested. If you can't do that and you want to get something like the new, where is it here? Let me get rid of this thing here. Yeah, Bruno going. Unfortunately, they didn't show up. But here's one of the new ones. I got a Comic Book Crowd T-shirt. All right. Behind me, where is it? Over there, you see the mugs, and you see also a water bottle, which is a new thing. So take a look at that. If you think there's something there that might be helpful to you in your everyday life, for coffee, for water, for wearing T-shirts. Take a look at that, and if it's something you can do, we get a percentage of the sale. And again, it's going to go to Tunnel to Towers Foundation and to St. Jude Research Hospital for Children. That being said, I've done what I can do with respect to that. All right. I do want to show you something that I did show earlier on Trev's channel. I got a note from Otto of 3 Men in the Basement, a great channel. I watch it whenever I can. He told me that they have they were giving out 100 very special Christmas cards. And they wanted to know, they wanted to send me one and said, would you like to get one? I said, sure enough. And I did get one. And essentially the story is this, and here's the card. Apparently Otto was gifted this original card from somebody who worked at Marvel. It was a card that was distributed in 1994 to Marvel employees. So Otto has gotten the card. Here's the front of the card, right? This is a copy, obviously. And what they have done is, if you watch 3 Men in the Basement, you know that they always go to cons and to shows and so forth. And they started collecting autographs of individual bullpen members from Marvel. And what he did is he reproduced this card, Marvel card, and got a copy of all of these signatures. Isn't that cool? All right. You see Roy Thomas up there at the top. All right. Joe Jusko, John Beatty. You see Mike Zeck there, I recognize. Some are pretty sloppy, so I can't tell who's there. But I just thought this was so cool. And so I thank Otto and the gang, Otto, Roger, Dave, for sending this to me. I'm going to definitely cherish it. It's a fantastic gift for Christmas, the way I look at it, So thank you so much. I appreciate it. I want to share it with all of you guys because it was just a terrific thing. All right. So, yeah, it is pretty neat, Mark. Yeah, it is. So let's take a look what people are saying here for quick. Tina, I don't know if you guys could see it, but I can't see the Bruno emoji or anything like that. It's just not, it doesn't work. Hey, Jeffrey, how are you? Thanks for joining. Let me see if I missed anybody else here. All right. Chris Bigger. Chris, my friend, how are you? Yes, good to see you here too. Thank you for showing up. All right, let's see. Yeah, we got Jeffrey. Jeffrey? That's okay. No problems. No problems. So I'm just so happy you showed up, really. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, Chris, for something Marvel, it is kind of okay. I think it's cool. Really, it is. I think it's cool. And thank you, Tina. That's the 3 Men in the Basement. All right. Take a look at their channel. It's a lot of fun. I love it when Otto is there with his daughter. It's just terrific. Phil is here. Hey, Phil. Yeah, get a little bit of a Wednesday night fix. All we did is go over a channel membership and St. Jude's Hospital and Tunnel to Towers so far. And I showed this, Phil. Not sure if you saw it already. I got this from 3 Men in the Basement. All right. They've collected autographs on an original Marvel card from 1994. And they sent copies out to a number of people. I was thrilled to be able to get one of them. And so here it is. Fantastic card. Okay. With that being said, let's take a look. I've got this thing behind me, and it's from our pal Milt from Flowers Comics. He kept on threatening me that he was going to send me stuff, and he finally did. So I pre-opened it. So we take a look and see what we got. So we got, oh wow, heavy, ton of books. And what's this? Oh, cool. I saw this on Gary's channel. Gary got a package from him too. Oh, look at this, a 2024 calendar, Marvel value stamps. Awesome. Yeah, prepare the duck, Trev. That's true. Yeah, I agree. Milt is awesome. Milt is awesome. I told him I was going to do this. Did he show up? Is he here? I don't think he showed up yet. He might have been too busy to do this. Yeah, prepare for the duck. We'll see. Yeah, Milt is rock solid. That's sure. Yep. He's a great dude. We had an opportunity to spend some time with him down at GarageCon in North Carolina with Reggie. And, Matt and I stayed overnight along with Milt to the next day. So we got to go to dinner a second night, the three of us, and we had a good time, a really good time. So I'm looking forward to this, opening this up. I know Milt has every value stamp, and he has them in a book of some kind, if I remember correctly. He showed them off at one of our espresso mail calls. But this is going to be cool because we'll be able to go through them and see all of them that are there. All right. And now we got a stack of books. Let me open this up and see what we got here from Milt. Fantastic stuff. Let's see. You think there'll be a Marvel #1 now? All right. Oh, look at this. Right off the bat. Very cool. Look at this. Christmas with the Superheroes. Oop, let's try to get this so we can see it. Well, look at that. Christmas with the Superheroes. Special #2. All new. I love this. Happy holidays from DC. I have a couple of Christmas covers downstairs. I might do a short on that before Christmas or on Christmas with that. But this is really cool. Never seen this one before. I love it. Good start, Milt. Next one. Whoa. All right. And this is signed. Scott Campbell cover. I love Scott Campbell covers. I got some of his signed covers. Look at this one. Catwoman, 80th anniversary. Woo. #1. Scott Campbell. I love this one, Milt. Fantastic. Definitely a keeper for me. How do you like that, Chris? Most of Scott Campbell stuff I have is like, Mary Jane, Black Cat. He does a lot of Marvel stuff, right? But I didn't even know this one existed. This is fantastic. Milt, I love it. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, 2 for DC. What's this one? Whoa. Yeah, what the heck? I don't even know what this is. Oh, this is Gun Honey. Matt Woods, isn't this one of your favorites? From Titan Comics. Blood for Blood. Now, I've seen some of these Gun Honey things, right? I've been reticent to buy any of them, so I'm not sure if Mrs. Anachronic would be happy to see these. But, this is a gift. Hey, I'm going to have to take a look at this and see what it's like inside. No? I think it's really cool. And Trevor's got it straight. She's got them guns. Yeah. Yeah, she does look like Julie Newmar, Mark. I agree. Yeah. Looks good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's another good one. I tell you, Milt had some good taste. Oh, holy cow. This is fantastic. Oh my word. Look at this. My boyhood hero, Mickey Milt. This makes the whole thing for me. I mean, look at this. #1 of a continuing series. Magnum Comics. Look at that. I was just talking to, on Trev's channel, I mentioned that, Mickey Mantle was my boyhood hero, and I just showed this, which was a gift from my nephew, and I've got in the back wall, I think you can see it there on the back wall. I've got a Sports Illustrated cover of Mickey Mantle. Look at this. This is fantastic. I can't tell you how happy this one makes me, Milt. Thank you so much. Trev. Here we go. Howard the Duck anniversary issue. All right. January 2024, he wrote on the back, Howard the Duck 50th anniversary one-shot, cover A by Ed McGuinness. Now, I know that Milt bought a bunch of these to give away, and I'm happy that I'm on his list. Look at that. Isn't that great? Yeah, Doug Bratton knew it too. I know. That's great. And here we go. Cover C by Annie Wu. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Now, I went out and bought one of these only because Milt kept talking about it. But the LCS I went to only had the one cover there. So I just got like one cover, none of these two that I've shown. So this is cool. I'll be holding on to these for sure. There's no doubt. And let's see, as we go into the Howard the Duck scenario, this is cover D by Ron Lim. Isn't that cool? Look at that. I love these. Tina got them too. Yeah. Yeah, he went out. Yeah, I know. He went out and he bought a bunch of these. I think Gary got a bunch of them too. Now, what's this? But did you get a Howard the Duck Mickey Mantle crossover? Now, Doug, that would have been really, really fantastic. Maybe that's the next amalgam show that we'll have. I'll go to the AI and I'll put the two together and see what we come up with. Okay. And let's see, one more in here. This is cover E by David Aja. All right, look at that. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. Milt is awesome. You got it also. You got one from him as well. Yeah, he is just like fantastic. So this is so I got a bunch of 50th anniversary issues now. The value stamp thing, I can't wait to open this up and see what this is. This should be pretty cool. Go through each one of them. And what's this? Doug, you're the cartoonist. You do the crossover. There you go. All right. So that was a great AOK from Milt. I really enjoyed it. Now, before we end this thing, it'll be a short thing. I wanted to go over a couple different things. First of all, there has been a number of requests that have come in for this guy. Let me see if I could bring him up. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, here it is. All right. People have been waiting for this guy to come by. So what I have to tell you is this. He will be here likely next week. There's a really cool mystery box that's coming up. And, he's the mystery box guy. So you're going to see Bruno open up a mystery box next week. I think it's going to be really, really cool, right, to see him doing that. And as a practical matter, I think the mystery box is going to be pretty cool as well. But I'll hold off on that, and you'll be able to see what it is. I think next week he's going to do it. All right. Now, besides that, I wanted to highlight a couple different things for you. We have coming up on this Friday, we have What Went Wrong with the Marvel Cinematic Universe and How to Fix It. The key here is, now I wanted to talk about this with some people, right? So I couldn't get the DC Watch people on it, obviously. So I thought to myself, who would be two good Marvel guys that would really be able to get into this thing and explain to me what went wrong and how to fix it? I have my own ideas, but I'm not a Marvel guy, right? And so joining me on Friday night at 8 o'clock this Friday is going to be Mr. Matt Woods and the Jackson Roykirk. So if I can keep the two of them to be civil to each other and not attack, we might have a pretty good show that night to see, what's going on and what's happening, with respect to Marvel. All right. Now, I started this particular series this week, and it was well received. We got a whole bunch of views on that type of thing. The first part of it was Marvel. Now, the second part is going to be DC superheroes. It's going to be 5 parts all together. All right, we're going to have another part on the war comic books. We're going to have another part on Jack Kirby at DC, and another one I'm just going to kind of keep it mysterious at this particular time. But basically, this is what happened in 1972. I graduated from college, and I know you guys were either -1 years old or 2 years old or 1 year old then, but I was not. All right. And I was starting my job. And basically, that was the last year that I collected comics. Really. I mean, I bought some after that, but I had about 60 some odd comics I bought that year up until around September, October. When I started working as a high school teacher, I essentially kind of stopped going to the LCS and buying stuff. I just bought things now and then if I happen to be in the store. So the next one, I think it'll be on next week, is DC superheroes. We'll do one a week until we get all 5 of them in there. So that's coming up as well, you know. Phil Tastic says he was 7. Boy, you were an old guy, you know. Let's stay away from Parm. There will be bickering. I assume on that one, and we'll go back. We're talking about this obviously, but I assume that there will be some disagreements. All right. And Trev was 8. All right. So we had a few people. Steve White was 2. Come on, Steve. Youngster. All right. Okay. So besides that, just what else is coming up with respect to that? We have at the end of the month, on the 29th, we have a comic book crowd. All right. And we are going to be talking about Treasury editions. Our nostalgia with respect to them. We'll be showing some that we have, and the fact that, we kind of rediscovered them now. We went through and, some of us are looking at what we have. I tell you, Mark has, I don't know, Mark, how many do you have? Like 20 some odd of them? That's amazing. So Mark has quite a bit. What is Matt? Matt says he was an old man and not even born yet. So Joe is, listen, this is what I told Mark Andrews when he explained to me how young he was at that time. I said, that's the whole purpose of my channel, is to make sure that everybody else feels very young, and that comics are simply the vehicle that I use. So it's not really about comics. It's about making people feel good about their youth. There you go. So you've discovered the answer to that question. But that's on the 29th, all right, a week from Friday. So on Friday, we're going to have the Marvel show on, and then a week from Friday, we'll have this on. And finally, I wanted to mention one other thing. Our next Anachronic College of Comic Book Knowledge is going to be on Friday, the 19th of January. And Phil of Philtastic Comics and Art will be the applicant. We'll see if he can match Rob Fatstack's comics, the Comic Vet, and Doug Bratton, and get his doctorate in comicsology. All right. He'll be playing for a charity, which I've taken a look at. We'll mention it and we'll bring it up when the show comes on. And remember, if you want to be an applicant, right? We already have one for February, and it's Trev. Okay, Trev is going to be on in February, and Brian LCS is going to be on in March. But we'd like to have one for April, May, June. We'd like to get it done for the rest of the year so we know who's going to be there. So you can either just let me know on Instagram that you're interested, and I'll talk to you, or you can go directly to the links that are in the description below. There's an application form, if you will, that you can fill out and submit, and I'll have that, and I can contact you. And the dates are fluid. They're either Wednesdays or Fridays, basically. And, we try to pick a date that works for you. All right. And the whole idea of this is to give some money to charity. All right. So that's really the point of this as well. So let's take a look and see what people are saying here. What's this? Well, it was 1972. Wait, I missed this conversation. All right. Trevor's A. Yeah. Okay. -7. Phil, -7. And Trev, -8. That makes more sense, guys. That makes more sense. All right. And let's see. Jeff says, you should be proud of me. I'm reading Fourth World Volume 1 right now. Well, in that 1972 video, Jeff, I will be showing those books that I bought from the Fourth World, Kirby's Fourth World, that I bought in 1972. I have a bunch of them that I bought. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Anything else here? Burns left. Yeah. Oh, look at this. This is my DC brother. Joe is not old. He is knowledgeable and enhanced. I like that. That's good. Yeah. All right. That's great. Okay. So I want to thank everybody. We're about 30 minutes in, which is what I kind of anticipated. I want to thank everybody for showing up, right? And I want to make sure that you don't forget about the channel membership and St. Jude's Hospital and Talented Towers. If you think you can do it, I would appreciate you joining. Besides the benefits that you get that are listed on my site, on my channel, I will be doing some giveaways now and then. And I think I might do one relatively soon for the people that are channel members right now, and let people know both in on the community page in a members only posting and on the Instagram chat. You know exactly what we're going to do and how that's going to work. So please, please consider that. And thank you so much for showing up. And thanks again for supporting the channel. I really appreciate your support and the fact that you watch and that I'm old. Anyway, with that, I really want to say thank you again. And I appreciate you guys. All right, take care. See you soon.